Welcome guys, today we're doing Marvel Rivals. We actually have 3 clips here about me winning MVP in a couple of things. So right now I am going to edit Minecraft 100 Days Jurassic World. Just had a headache yesterday, had a headache the day before, and just getting ready for today. I might as well just might as well do this now. Get it done, get it away. So, um, issues we're running into with the Minecraft. No issues whatsoever, just me talking absolute rubbish for the past half hour. So I'm going to find a way to make it engaging, to make it more fun, to make it more interesting. So yeah, when that works, when we edit all that stuff, that's going to be great. We're gonna see how that affects everything. So there's none really there to be said about that, but I am going to be doing it, so it's just that I'm just editing the first thing, and I got a raging headache yesterday, and I got a raging headache the day before, and I just talked absolute rubbish for the past half hour, so I'm going to reset the whole thing. Might as well reset the whole thing. So anything else other from that? I mean, I kind of like that they're gonna do Assassin's Creed Resynced. Now, Assassin's Creed Resynced. Assassin's Creed was always one of those games that I always hold true to my heart. You see, the reason why I always had a Assassin's Creed profile picture is because, let me be honest, because I used to love Assassin's Creed when I was growing up, and I used to love being a part of the Assassin's Creed clan and all that stuff. I love that, mainly because killing people and all that stuff. Love that, but so far, but not really now, because you see, you know why. I think we all know why as well. I think they kind of just went way too far into I don't think they realize what they have that people really want. People want a good Assassin's Creed game. They don't want a fucking shite one. I don't want an RPG kind of thing anymore. Origins was great. Origins was fucking great. Don't get me wrong. That is great. Valhalla, for me personally, didn't like it too much. Same Odyssey, and I think that Odyssey kind of fucked it all up. And then Shadows, never played Shadows, and to be honest, but I've seen so many stupid videos of them. They can't really assassinate people, and I'm like, it's called Assassin's Creed, the hidden blade and all, so killing people instantly. Come on, now it's all about if your hidden blade has enough levels just to kill one person. Come on. I understand, yeah, Origins has the same, you have to have a specific hidden blade to kill them. But at least with that game, it's fun. It's fun. It's actually the graphics in it is amazing, and it's kind of open. It's open world-esque. It's very open. Let me be honest with you, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it very much. I don't mind Bayek. He's a good man. He's a good man, but yeah. But anyway, yeah, I'm kind of excited for Assassin's Creed Resynced because they're gonna have new shit, pets and all that stuff. So I'm excited for that. They're gonna have the original combat, which I'm very excited for. I'm very happy about it, because they're not having the stupid RPG. fuck off. Nobody wants the RPG. We want the original shit. If you had RPG, I would have fucking not pre-ordered it. I actually pre-ordered it, yeah, so I'm kinda excited for that, so they're stepping in the right direction, seeing what it'd be good to see what they do with that Assassin's Creed game. So yeah, that new Assassin's Creed game's coming out. I mean, it looks good. Can't wait for it. So when you can't wait for things, you have to just get stuff done. So yeah. Assassin's Creed, I mean, very good. Very good franchise. It's a very good franchise. But so far it's been going down because the choices of Ubisoft. But still, I don't care. As long as the games are good, like that's all I care about. I don't care about the company itself. Like yeah, the company is shit. Like we all know that. But the games have to be good. Have to be better than company. Like EA, for example. Like, Battlefield 6 was quite good. Actually, quite good. It was better than fucking Black Ops though. Like I would much rather. Would you rather play Black Ops or fucking Battlefield? I would much rather play Battlefield. Like, no one's going to defend Black Ops 7. Like, literally nobody. Oh, yeah, but anyway. So we got, yeah, that sort of stuff on the Assassin's Creed shit so far. So yeah, we got all that Assassin's Creed stuff down to T. Then we got Invincible's Versus is coming out soon, so I'm gonna make a video on that because I have a pre-order again. As I said to you, I pre-ordered a lot of stuff. I pre-ordered Invincible, 007, First Light, Lego Batman, and then the Assassin's Creed recent. But the Invisible Versus, that's coming in like 7 days or some shit like that, or 6 days. I will be ready for that when that comes out, and I'll be playing that all day long. And unlike everyone else, I'll be playing the tutorial and see what that's like. Seeing what the combos I can do and the assists and all that shit. But yeah, I found that, and I'm gonna keep playing Crimson Desert. Hold on, let me just read this, sorry. I fucking knew it. Sorry about that. So yeah, we have that stuff done. Getting all that stuff really is the best, probably. But yeah, so we got a lot of stuff coming soon and coming out. I'm very excited for everything. So yeah, I got the Gold Curse in Sea of Thieves. Happy about that because I'm going to get the Ghost Curse next with me and my friend. So we're gonna get started on that. Don't give a fuck. So yeah, we get started on that. Get that started. I have said mostly, I'm gonna say this for definite, that there was some stuff in that was easy and there's some stuff in that was hard. Like for example, I think number 7 was the easiest. I think number 7. But anyway, we got a lot of stuff coming out soon, and we got a lot of good things, got a lot of bad things. So I'm gonna have to make an announcement here. I forgot about that. I deleted Fortnite, and the main reason why is because there's nothing really good coming out. The battle pass is shit. The characters are shit. Everything else is shit except for the gameplay. I mean, the gameplay is always good, but I mean, I'd much rather play Mario Rivals than play that fucking Fortnite again. So yeah, I'm gonna start playing Mario Rivals more than Fortnite because let's be honest with you, Mario Rivals starting to come back to me now because since they made it easier, kind of a bit easier for lords.
I'm the Fist of Khonshu, protector of the overnight travelers.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
But yeah,
Okay, Jeff, I got a plan, but it's gonna take expert.
we got all that stuff.
No, I'm just messing with you. All you gotta do is swallow everybody whole. Got it?
We got all that stuff done. And once we got all that stuff done, we get to see all that new stuff coming out.
I can feel the currents and electricity in my veins.
You know what to do, spiders.
Here they come now.
Sorry, someone else was calling me. It looks like wasn't really calling me.
Vengeance is
Someone was calling me. Sorry. Sorry, I'm unfocused here because I'm just looking at stuff like on my phone, really, trying to see what's the news and all that stuff. I heard about this new game called Mouse PI. I might want to play that. I want to see what that's like. Booker DeWitt's in it, obviously. Troy Baker, I think he's a mimic. Let me be honest with you. He's a fucking mimic. Let me be honest with you. You know what? I'm gonna rant. He's a mimic. He's in every single game we've ever played, and he does the voices so perfectly, it's scary. Like, for example, Indiana Jones. We'll give him an example. When the directors of the game were hearing, like, a bunch of audio logs, like, you know, from actors and all that stuff, they thought, they were thinking, they actually thought the first one was going to be the original, hearing the original, and then hearing the other actors. But no, the first one was Troy Baker, right? And they thought it was the they thought it was the original. They thought it was Harrison Ford, and they were like, when they heard that's not Harrison Ford, they're like, who is it? And then they go Troy Baker, and they go, he needs to be our fucking Indiana Jones. And then you get a lot of fucking stuff. Like, you should look at his autobiography. Like, just take one look in his IMDb page, and you'll be amazed. There's so much he's been in. It's scary. I think he's a mimic. And here's more proof that he's a mimic. He did an anime. I don't know what it was called. But it was an anime. And he did a female's voice. He's definitely a mimic. Like, how? He did Batman, he did Joker, he did Two-Face, he did Jason Todd. Like, any character you can think of, he done it. Any character. And you know the funniest thing is as well about Troy Baker? The fun fact that I know about Troy Baker is that, right, so you know, like Matthew Mercer, you know the guy who done Jotaro Kujo, Cassidy in Overwatch, basically a hit from Dragon Ball Z, you know, all that good stuff. He basically said in an interview and he's been and also Troy Baker said this as well. That whenever Matthew gets the role, it's for Troy Baker. It was originally going to go towards Troy Baker, but whenever it cannot be, whenever Troy Baker cannot do it, then Matthew Mercer is next. You get what I mean? And Troy Baker even says that as well. Like, if I can't do it, then Matthew Mercer would do it. And so basically saying Jotaro Kujo was going to be playing as Troy Baker. You know that, but he refused. But imagine he said yes. Let's say, for example, in an alternate universe, he said yes to the English dub of Jotaro Kujo. He'd be a mimic. He can literally take Matthew Mercer's voice and just go yada yada, and just go like that. Fucking hell, he can literally be like a mimic at this point. Yada yada. Just like that, like he'd just be good with it. He'd be good with fucking Jotaro Kujo. Like, come on. And then, I mean, like, any role that Matthew Mercer's done is it was probably given to Troy Baker at first, but then they couldn't afford Troy Baker probably, or he was probably busy and all that stuff. Busy with the other multiple 100,000 roles that he's been in. But yeah, so he like every time Troy Baker gets something and he doesn't want it, Matthew Mercer does it. Excuse me. So Mouse PI. To me, the gameplay just looks like BioShock Infinite, but with Cuphead's art style. And the more I look at it, the more I think it's true. Like BioShock, like yeah, Infinite, like it's not the exact story of BioShock Infinite, but it's just basically Cuphead. Like, you know, basically a Cuphead art style. So like there's like, it's like a BioShock Infinite kind of thing, concept. Like, you know, you have powers, the first person kind of H2I HUD, like, you know, like, you know, the HUD itself, like, you know, the front of it looks like BioShock Infinite. I know people are saying it's a Doom boomer shooter, or whatever it's called. You know, like that, like whenever a game is like based on Doom that looks like Doom, basically that's what it looks like. You know, it's whatever based on Doom. I don't think so. I don't think it looks like Doom. I think it looks really like BioShock, in my opinion. I don't know why. And Cuphead. Like, if Cuphead and BioShock collaborated and made a game. Yeah, I mean, like, that's what it looks like to me. But also, like, I mean, like, I've been hearing that a lot because of IGN's review, giving a 6 out of fucking 10, because of gun shooting. Because why should a private detective shoot a lot of people? Let me be honest with you, that's a shit take. Let me be honest with you. Okay, so if you're gonna say that, why should a private detective kill a bunch of people? During those times, they were forced, the task to kill people, because they're private investigators, right? They worked above law. They didn't work like detectives did during those times. Detectives worked with the law. You see, there's a key difference, that they worked with the law, but everything else about their morals and values is about the law. So, for example, Sherlock Holmes. We all know he's a consulting detective. Like, whenever the police are out their depths, as he says, they consult him. he doesn't kill anyone. He just usually outsmarts them. But he does take caution into his own hands. He does take protection into his own hands. Again, self-defense. Like, let's say, for example, Moriarty tries to kill him. He has to defend himself, obviously. But, again, he has to work kind of with the law, but not with the law exactly. He's kind of like a delinquent, let's just say. Like, basically, he can work with the law, but he can also go against the law if he wants. But he usually works with the law and usually tries to say, look, I am the boss here, but I am also going to work with it. You know what I mean? Like, whatever you give me, I'll just do it. You know what I mean? Because I'll show you how smart I am. But anyway, then you got Dick Tracy, private detective in the game. Right, so like, so they're saying that private detectives shouldn't be killing people, right? And private investigators. Dick Tracy is a private investigator, right? He has shot down multiple people. And this is a cartoon character, by the way. Or like, you know, an actor and all that stuff. Like, you know, this is like a cartoon from Disney. And he basically has a no-kill. He doesn't have a no-kill rule. He just kills. He's a private investigator and kills. BioShock Infinite. You are playing as a private investigator that kills people, that shoots people. And you know the funniest thing is, IGN gave them 9.5, right? During those times. If that reviewer from the IGN reviewed the new one, the new, you know, like from the PI one, like, you know, from the Mouse PI, if the IGN reviewer reviewed the one that reviewed Mouse PI, reviewed BioShock Infinite, he'd be complaining that, like, why is a private investigator killing people? Actually God's people. Like, you know, he'd be actually having an argument about that, saying, why is he killing God's people? He's killing angels. No, shut up. I'm like, it's a game. It's a fucking game. Like, it's not supposed to be realistic. Like, what in what world do you think any of the Mouse PI was realistic? It's a noir game based in noir movies, and I don't think you ever watch noir movies. If you watch noir movies, all the investigators kill their people. Like, I don't know what noir films you're watching. I watched the good ones, and they kill people. Then there's also my favorite one. My favorite Spider-Man version, Spider-Man Noir. He's a private investigator, right? Now, we all know that every Spider-Man has a no-kill rule, right? That's fair enough. He's only a kid. But Noir, though, he has no kill rule. He doesn't have a kill rule. No kill rule. You see, the reason why for that is because when Uncle Ben, his Uncle Benjamin, when he was growing up, Vulture ate him alive. Yeah. So the Vulture from his universe ate his uncle alive. Yeah, that's not really good start for the Spider-Man. But surely he wouldn't go evil because of that. He does. Let me be honest with you, after that, he has every right to kill everybody. And he does that. He kills people, and he does. Sometimes he subdues them, yes, sometimes he doesn't, but most of the time he does subdue them. Sometimes he doesn't. But with Vulture, he kills them. Yeah, obviously he kills them. Like, he kills him. He can't pass his anger, his hatred for Vulture. And like even in the Tobey Maguire one, let's just say for example that one, like he killed the first guy he did. So basically, by that logic, Noir kills Vulture, just like kills Vulture. So he's a private detective and he kills people. He doesn't shoot people. Yeah, he doesn't shoot them, but he kills them to death. He beats them to death though, and sometimes he does use a gun. He actually does use a gun sometimes. And imagine Spider-Man with a gun. Fucking hell. Oh god. You would be dead in like 2 seconds. Then you got like that's another example of private investigator that can kill. There's a lot of private investigators that go against the rules. I wonder why that is. Because remember, the rule is as a private investigator, do everything in your power to solve the crime, even if that is killing people. Dick Tracy killed people. You see, like, what's the point? Booker DeWitt kills people, and he's a private investigator. Like, all of this is just basically a game. In a nutshell, that's it. It's just basically a game. Like, it shouldn't be taken realistically, in my point of view, unless the only way it will be taken seriously or realistically is if the game developers intended for it to be taken realistically or seriously, or anything like that. But no, all the developer wanted to do was making 1920 noir style shooter game. It's called a shooter game. What you expect is going to be like that's like saying a Pokemon water, it has too much water. By the way, that was a real IGN review if you don't get the reference. Anyway, but in my opinion, I feel like you should just play games for playing games. Like, you shouldn't care if they're realistic or not. Don't have realistic expectations about games, realistic elements. Like, that's what was wrong. You know what? You know what the funniest thing is about... You know what this just remind me of now? Everything wrong with the Left 4 Dead 1 trailer. And I was making a script. Well, I was writing down what was everything wrong about that. You know, like how Birdman does, like, you know, everything wrong about Harry Potter and, like, you know, all that stuff. Like, so they basically counter-sin all the stuff. Well, I was counter-sinning all the the trailer, you know, everything wrong with the Left 4 Dead 1 trailer. And basically, the Left 4 Dead 1 guy trailer said that it has unrealistic gameplay elements, and that literally made me angry, so angry. I was like, okay, so you want realistic elements in a zombie game, right? If this is a realistic zombie game, there'd be no cars. Like, so he said in one of the sins, he said that the cars, why can't Lewis or why can't the gang go in the cars? And I go, well, the reason why they can't go in the cars is because A, they might be out of gas, B, that people have either died in it and you have, you know, diseases in the car, and then you have the virus in that car, or the person in the car is still in there, locked in now. And worst of all, the people could have taken the engine out as scraps if you want realistic gameplay elements. You know what I mean? I kind of took that way too far in my opinion, like, you know, gameplay elements. Like, if he really wants realistic gameplay elements, then why is he going to fucking Left 4 Dead? Like, come on. Yeah, you're just coming up with excuses at this point, just to hate on the game. Like, if you really want a realistic zombie game, then make your own virus and fucking come up with and come into real life and see if you can die from touching for a fucking zombie blood. Let's see if you can die from touching zombie blood, because that was the first sin of him, and I fucking hate that one. Anyway, I'm not gonna talk about that because that was just literally a scrapped idea. And then, to be honest with you, I wasn't gonna do anything with that. If you want me to do that, like this video 500 likes, and I would do it. No problem. No actually problem. But the only problem is trying to get footage of Left 4 Dead. And Left 4 Dead's never in fucking PlayStation, so yeah. Anyway, as I was saying jeez, I ranted about fucking Left 4 Dead for like at least 30 minutes. But I even forgot what I was talking about. Yeah, I know I was talking about fucking Left 4 Dead. I know that for a fact. There's PI. I mean, I'm gonna see what the game's like first and see what that's like. And if I don't like it, I don't like it. If I do like it, I do like it. Like 100%, I probably would like it because, you know, man, I do like shooter games. I do like fucking Cuphead style. Like I do like that. No, I kind of like Cuphead style. I don't like the game though because it's a Soulsborne game. Don't like Soulsborne games. You know the reason why? Because I stink of them. Except for, no, I'm not gonna say it. I do like Lies of P though. I do like Lies of P. I don't know why. There's something about it I like about Lies of P. I never actually completed it though, or never played it, but I do like it. But it's just that I never really, you know, it's not like Dark Souls. Like, you know, like Dark Souls, I'm like, I don't care. I'm not. If I die once, I just not fucking play this game anymore. You know what I mean? It's just so shit. You know what I mean? You just tend to die. But with Lies of P, I'm actually like kind of enjoying it a little bit. I kind of do enjoy it a little bit. There's like a little bit of enjoyment, and I like the concept of being Pinocchio in a Soulsborne game. I just like it. It's just not like, and it's quite easy than the others. I kind of like that. Like, you know, it's quite easier than the others or some shit like that. I heard. But yeah. Ooh. Sorry. So yeah, I do like Lies of P, some way. Same with Cuphead. I do like Cuphead, even though it's hard as hell, and you die a couple times. Like there is like, it's not. It's like I want to keep going though. That's why I like about it. Like you can keep going. You get what I mean? And you don't feel like you're being pressured into not keeping going. You get what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like every time you die, I just feel like, oh, there's no point playing it. You know what I mean? That's like with Soulsborne games. I'm not gonna play Elden Ring anytime soon. Don't like that. I don't want to die. Thank you very much. No thanks, I choose life. Say in Ice Age. I first say Iceland. My brain's going. My brain's fading. Anyway. But yeah, I mean, it feels very refined, I should say. It feels very clean. That it looks good. The gameplay looks good of the IGN shit. The game looks good, like of the Mouse PI or whatever the fuck's called.
30 seconds before you attack. Get
Wait a minute. I forgot something. Does Jeff I forgot, did Jeff the tie wearing one have a MVP, or does he not have an MVP? I forgot. I actually forgot really. well, I see it right now, and I'm like thinking, does he have an MVP? I forgot. Because I remember I got the Thai one. It was very fucking funny, but I don't remember him having an MVP. Don't remember, but still, anyway. So you got a bunch of different hold on a minute. Sorry about that. I was realizing that the last clip was a the other clip was from years ago, apparently. I never cleaned my gallery, by the way. I forgot to clean my gallery. So yeah, I had like a clip there from years ago of playing Marvel Rivals or something like that, with the tie and all that stuff. You know, like with Jeff the tie and all that stuff. But I didn't win that one or something like that. I was like, well, what's this fucking clip from? I was like, and then it said like whatever, probably like 2019 or something like that. I was like, oh, I need to start cleaning up that shite. I do it now. Do it like later after this. So yeah, I mean, all's good, all's good. I mean, like, you got a bunch of different things coming out soon. You got a bunch of different things doing all that stuff. I don't know though what exactly would come out of that stuff, like, you know, all that good stuff. But I know for a fact that I am going to start doing a bunch of stuff. It's just my head's not feeling in the right place right now, like, you know, just not, just, you know, I'm tired, mostly tired from doing stuff. You know, getting stuff done, getting shit done, getting stuff done, getting all that good stuff done. But anyway, I mean, I might be thinking about doing Fallout 4 again. I'm gonna reinstall it, but I don't know, because you see, the thing is, when I was doing the Fallout 4 again, like when I was doing Fallout 4, it was basically, you know, the getting error for once. Like, I get one error and then I have to get back into it. Like, you know, I can't really do anything when that happens. And it's just like fucking, it ruins the whole fucking video then. For example, like, I think I was gonna do the 10mm, and I was very nearly at the last point, and then error. Like, you know what I mean, I didn't save, or I don't know what happened, and so basically I had like 10 minutes of footage, let's just say, of, and it was just gone. You know what I mean, that 10 minutes footage is gone, and I can't really have that 10 minutes footage because there's something important in that 10 minute of footage, you get what I mean? And I was like thinking, can I just do it without that footage? And I'm like, oh no, I can't, because there's something important in it. And I go, fuck, there's nothing I can do. So yeah, like, I was kind of planning on doing, see if I can complete the game just with the 10mm pistol. No, not the standard one that you come out with in the vault. The classic one. You know, the classic one that is in like the 10mm format, but actually is better in every way. I still have the template of that, let me be honest with you. I still have like the what you call it, the perk deck for that, let me be honest with you. So yeah, we'll see what that's like. If I'll do that again, you know, the classic 10mm again, see what that's like again. Try to do that again. Maybe do lefty again, if that is possible. Like, it is possible. Yeah, it is possible, and like, I've seen people doing it, like not lefty, but like, it's I did it before, so I can do it again, but I'll just see if I could do it without getting errors again. Anyway, see ya. Bye.